everyone. So in this video, I made a tier list with Waddle while I was live streaming, and it was pretty fun, pretty good to talk with Waddle. We also played games for like 4 or 5 hours together or something. So if you ever want to check me out on Twitch, I'll be sure to leave my Twitch in the description. So hopefully you guys all enjoy. Thanks for watching. Alright, so we start with the easy.
Million damage.
Dude, oh my god. I want guard break so bad.
No!
I love guard break, bro.
Villain arc, dude. Alright, we're gonna use a classic SAB. I'll make mine with you as well. We're gonna rank Noodle first. Noodle, S tier.
Yeah,
Noodle, S.
that one's easy.
Yeah.
And since that one's easy, I'm gonna start the rest in A tier because...
Number 2? Now if you ask me what number 2 is, I think this Rice character is a little too strong. Right now I think his character. I'm also a pork player, but you know. Swipe. Pre-anti-air. I think Onion right now is 5th. I think
really?
Onion is good. I think everyone's good.
I think everyone's pretty good, except for this guy.
Except for Beef. Alright.
I don't know.
I honestly think this game only has S tiers and A tiers, actually.
Yeah, no. This is...
Rice also goes in my S tier.
Rice goes in your S tier. You think Rice is on Noodle level, though? Like, okay. So, I think Rice invalidates pork.
Yeah, I'm a pork player. I hate Rice. Rice is S tier.
But, I think Noodle invalidates Rice.
I also think Noodle beats Rice.
I don't think Noodle beats Rice. I think Noodle annihilates Rice. I think it's not even close.
Do you think it's because, like, Soup?
I think Soup and, Frenzy and just... I think he controls space a lot better than Rice does. Because, like, Rice is a lot better at saying you have to stay on the ground, and I'll deal a bit more consistent damage. But I think Soup, and also just Frenzy being able to check frame traps with heavy delays and stuff.
I see. Phil thinks the matchup's even. But I also disagree with Phil. I think Noodle wins by a little bit. A little Noodle win. Because of Frenzy. Frenzy's my only reasoning there. What does Soup do? Not much.
I don't know. I think Soup... It's... Okay, so obviously Soup is not the same in the matchup as Fist. But I think they're similar.
I guess Soup... I think damage in the match is about equal, just because Rice definitely has the better consistent damage, off of 5H. But if Noodle just, like, sets up the Soup in the corner, does the thing, you know, maybe Rice just gets TOD. Maybe Rice just disappears off the screen.
And, like, especially because Rice's get out of the corner option doesn't work against Noodle.
Oh yeah, no, not at all. Like, Noodles has the better 4S in the matchup.
Teleport hardly exists in the matchup.
Yeah, Frenzy's good in the matchup.
So I think Rice loses that matchup. I can't say Rice beats Onion.
I can. I will, actually. I will say that. Rice beats Onion, because Phil says that. And I don't really have any strong thoughts on the Rice-Onion matchup, so I'm gonna just trust Phil. Rice wins.
I'd say maybe even, just because Rice is strong. I think Rice is definitely strong.
Rice is in my S tier. Fuck that character. You're starting to place characters. I'll place characters too.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw them in my estimate position.
Yeah. My estimate position is like Noodle, Rice, S tier, the other 4 A tier. Order being beef, pork, onion, garlic.
This is my current estimation right here.
I kind of just want to be corny and put them all in S tier. I think that might actually just be the play. I think they're all really good.
See,
But that's lame. That's like not cool. So I'm not gonna.
yeah. The thing
I think-
is,
it
whenever
might be
I
most accurate.
lose to ESGR, it's not. I don't think it's because of the matchup. I think it's because ESGR is better than me.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I think that. Well, I think with pork it doesn't even match. I think pork beef is even.
Yeah, I think pork beef is even too, and I think that's beef's best matchup.
No, I think beef's best match was against the spices.
I feel like the spices have better tools of dealing with lemon than pork does.
I mean, I guess they kind of just like dash past the lemon or hot kick past the lemon. But I think like at a lower level, it looks like those are really good tools to deal with lemon until you like realize what lemon's supposed to do. Because every character can just jump over lemon.
Yeah, lemon is a bait, but
Yeah, it's like
for it to be an actual bait, beef has to use meter.
I mean, for it to be completely safe, maybe beef has to use meter.
But like, if you're in a range where you're trying to bait with lemon and you actually throw a lemon and garlic just dashes, they're gonna hit you with a dash heavy, right? Like,
Yeah, but I mean, at that point, like, I think the only reason you're throwing lemons in the garlic matchup is because they're out of 5H range. And if they're out of 5H range, then yeah, you can just like lemon fake. I think you should be lemon faking more than you should be lemon throwing, because there's no commitment there. The only reason you lemon throw
agree with that.
is because if you always lemon fake, then they will just not respect it at all. They'll just get free space. So you have to like make them think.
But
And that's
the
just
thing
meterless.
is,
When you get meter, then you know the lemon is safe because of RC.
if you're only throwing lemon outside of the range, alright, Meep, I'll catch you later.
Yeah, see me, but buggy now.
If you're only throwing lemon from a range that garlic can't punish you, then they can also just dash for free and you can't do anything about it. And then you lose space.
That's true, but then you can fake, and then they're kind of in a bad position.
Are they in that bad of a position if you fake a lemon full screen and they dash?
I guess kind of neutral. If you throw the lemon, you fake the lemon. I like full screen doesn't really matter. I think it's like, I think the only range I guess lemon's important is between full screen and 5H range. I guess that's the range you use lemon.
Yeah, I feel like lemon just doesn't help that much in the matchups.
It helps a lot in the carb matchup. I think it's pretty good in the pork matchup. I think it's good in the onion matchup. I don't think it's that great in the garlic matchup.
I think it is better in the onion matchup.
Yeah, because like I feel like even if you hop fakes,
a lot more committal, even
committal,
if you hop fake, yeah. Because you can't cancel your hop fake into anything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull up frame data. I want to know.
I probably have, like recovery
Empty
frames.
hop, recovery 13 frames. But it's invulnerable to projectiles from frame 1 if you're doing a fake hop. Whereas a normal hop kick isn't invincible to projectiles until frame 11.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, I feel like parry is obviously a lot stronger in the beef matchup than it is in the pork matchup.
You think? Wait, why?
Because I feel like pork's going for command grab a lot more than beef is going for a normal grab.
Yeah, I guess.
So you can force them to respect your block strings a bit more, and not just mash parry on block string.
That's true. Yeah, I guess. Parry is good, obviously on a 5L read.
Yeah.
I guess that's kind of the obvious thing. But yeah, that's good there. Obviously, it's Caber to mix it up, but Caber's like, it carries a risk. They can't always be Cabering. If they're always Cabering, then, like, that's like, I think Cabering too much might be like the most punishing habit to have, because like you get hit with a full combo.
For sure. But they have to respect it more than you have to respect just a throw.
No, I
from
agree.
beef.
I see what you're saying now. I think Perry's better in the beef matchup than the pork matchup.
So, do you think which of the spices is better for you?
I love the dog water tier below the C tier, by the way. Which the spice I think is better? Oh, I mean the one who has more damage and a reversal.
Alright, I had to make sure we're on the same page there.
Like, dude, I hate garlic, but like onion's better.
I do think that garlic does actually get a decent amount of benefit from side switching, even though you can block without doing anything in this game.
Well, yeah, you can get a lot of good stage position from side swap.
You get stage position, and you can mix up, if they're trying to 4S, you can mix that up. Although sometimes that is a bad thing. Sometimes you get options selected by that, like with pork.
Yeah.
But also, while you can block by doing nothing, generally it's better to block by walking backwards.
Yeah, because you can get out of their string faster. Like, I find myself, I actually still walk back against garlic, because his throw is so good.
Yeah. So, like...
yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird scenario where, like, Onion kinda forces you to block neutral, or have a higher risk when you're blocking by walking back.
Yeah, I like block back against garlic after like the first jab, and like every jab I like check to make sure, you know, he's not like dashing behind me. Yeah. Like that, walking back against garlic, and like I even watch like in like Phil dab sets, like Phil will still walk back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have a bad habit of never walking back against garlic, and then I get thrown a lot. So I get punished for not adapting. But
yeah. But
yeah, so what's your order looking like? Or have you ordered yet?
Oh, I've ordered, yeah. It's noodle, and then rice, and then beef, and then pork, and then onion, and then garlic.
You think pork is better than onion?
I do.
Why is that?
5H busted. Also like Caber's, like... Caber, oh man, Caber's a really good move. Sometimes, really good... Caber, like, oh god, Caber's such a good move. But also, like, oh, if I get hit out of Caber.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think... Yeah, compare, like, pork and onion. Pork has better neutral because of 5H. Pork has better mix-ups because of Caber. Onion has, like, more consistent anti-air, better reversal, better damage. But I think, like, Onion's damage isn't that much higher than Pork's. Like, on, like, optimal, like, jump in, counter hit, it is, like, significantly higher. But I think in a real game setting, Onion's damage will be consistently definitely higher by a good margin, but not, like, so much where it's, like, a big deal. Pork still has good damage output. And I think that Onion struggles enough to get in. I don't think he struggles to get in super, super hard because he's pretty fast. You know, he has ways to get in. His whiff punish game with sweep hop kick is good. So you can just like for a bar, sweep hop kick, RC, go into trip loops, the whole 9 yards, get like 500 damage. So his whiff punish game is good. But like Pork also has a good whiff punish game just because of meat 5H, and then he just like also can throw out his own pokes really well. So like Pork's just like neutral game is really good. Just like good neutral plus great mix up. I think Pork shreds people faster than Onion does, even though Onion has more damage.
Okay, so I think Pork does shred people, but I think so. Obviously, Pork has like crazy resets and stuff, but a lot of his damage does come from resets, which requires you to take risk.
Yeah.
And I think another thing about Onion is that Onion will carry you to the corner no matter where you get hit at.
That's true.
So, like, while Pork obviously thrives when the opponent is in the corner, and is probably second best in the game when the opponent is in the corner.
Oh, who's better?
Noodle.
Nah, I think Pork's better.
I don't know, man.
Nah, but I mean, Noodle can TOD you in the corner, but Pork, funny command grab, funny reset,
I
funny
mean,
50-50,
yeah,
funny.
it's still very, very strong. But I think the
Yeah.
fact that Noodle can just sit there and hit you with heavy and keep you locked in the corner and force
It is really good.
your only option is to jump, or if you're, or take a risk with a parry or something like that.
Jump is always better than parry there. I remember I kept seeing Casey try and go for parry there. We were in VC together. I was like, why do you do that? Jump will get you more reward, and you don't have to time it so specifically. Seeing
Yeah,
people try to parry there is the funniest thing to me.
yeah.
They won out so badly. Like Chop is better there than parry, and Chop's not the best option because punch block with, punch block block. It's rough, but parry's just parry is not it, not the play there. Yeah, just jump if you have a read.
Oh, yeah.
Even
yeah.
though actually only Spice's jumps actually will hit like 5H, buffered 5H. Carbs can block in time against meats and other carbs.
Yeah, I just think sometimes it's hard for Pork to get the corner. Especially if you lose neutral first.
Yeah, that's true. Pork does have a rough time in defense. His neutral's like good. Thing is like something I want to establish, right? I think I've seen quite a few really good players. I don't know. I think like Wilton and stuff. Think that Me 5H is better than Carb 5H. I don't know. I think no way. Me 5H is great. Me 5H, busted.
Like,
But Carb 5H,
yeah.
Carb 5H is way too good for that, man. Carb 5H.
Maybe you could argue it's better than Rice's.
Wait, what? I thought Rice had a better 5H than Noodle though, because he cancels on the swipe.
I'm just thinking on hit.
Oh, on hit? Rice is also better on hit.
I don't
you do
know.
more you do more damage.
I mean, you get more damage, but I think noodle setups are pretty strong with soup and such.
I see.
It's matchup dependent too. Like, I think
Yeah, I think meats are better against spices, but carbs also, I think, do better against meats and themselves.
yeah, like I think noodle heavy is way better than rice heavy in the garlic matchup because of guaranteed soup into frenzy. You have a soup set up behind you. You get
Once again, I just think Rice's is better because you have swipe.
Is swipe better against garlic than soup?
I think absolutely, yeah.
Why?
Well, like, I think garlic is a much harder time getting it on like a rice, cause like with noodle, he just 5Hs and then either that's it and garlic can walk forward, like especially with spice walk speed, or he does a really risky whip pounce. Cause whip pounce is risky because -5 on block, you're gonna lose your turn if they block it, and then even on hit you're not getting much because you can't really hit confirm it. So like, unless you guess you RC, but ugh.
That's the funny thing about Noodle, in my opinion. I think
Yeah.
Noodle lives in the weird area where he doesn't care if he's -5.
He does have frenzy.
Just because you have the mix-up for Frame Trap with HHH, any of those strings mix-ups, plus HH Frenzy, plus HH Grab if they're respecting Frenzy too much, or just delayed jab. I think you have to respect Noodle a lot more when he's minus than you should.
Yeah.
And
guess.
that's one of the reasons I think Noodle is just the best.
I just think Noodle's the best because he has. What does he not have? Noodle has like his consistent just off 5H damage is not good, but he also has the highest max damage in the game. Like if you like set up like any kind of soup stuff, or God forbid you get like a counter hit, jump in or frenzy, like they get melted. They get absolutely melted.
Yeah.
And then like so he has his damage wise he's not bad, which he used to be bad, but because of soup setups now he's not.
Right.
And then he has great neutral, just called Carb 5H, end of story, great neutral.
Yeah.
And then he has a reversal. So he just has defense, he's good. Offense, yeah, he has good soup setups that can like do crazy shit. Neutral, he's great, he's Carb 5H. So I just think he's good at everything.
Yeah, I mean, he struggles when he's losing.
I agree because you can meaty frenzy. Frenzy's a great reversal in my opinion. Besides on wake up, never works on wake up. Don't use it on wake up. But like in like
Yeah.
big strings, it's great. But if you're like knocked down, yeah, frenzy's not doing anything for you.
Like, especially if you lose neutral first against a spice, it is so
That's right.
hard to win. Because you
Especially if
cannot
that
catch
spice
them.
named garlic.
Yeah. It's awful trying to catch a garlic once they win neutral once and you haven't won.
Yeah. For sure.
But I don't think that drops the character below best by any means.
I agree. Especially because I don't think he loses the onion anyway. I think he beats
No, yeah, no. It's harder for Onion to win, or Garlic to win neutral in the first place against Noodle, so.
I don't think it's that bad just because he can walk in and he has like dash stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely feasible. It's just,
Yeah.
you still have to get through Noodle, you know?
That's true, yeah. He does have card 5H.
Plus, like, you can just flick on reaction if they dash too close to you. If they misspace their dash, you can just flick, and even if you're late, it'll usually catch their option.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really don't know if I put pork or onion third.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Actually, Wilton for months now has been saying he thinks the pork rice, or not pork rice, no, definitely not pork rice. He thinks the pork onion matchup is even, and I think pork wins that matchup. But Wilton thinks that it's even because of onions with punish game.
I
Sweet
think
topic.
I think pork is winning, but not by much. I'd put it at 6-4.
I'd also put it at 6-4. I think that's like. I think even though pork beats the spices, like if you ask me what is my best match right now, like my most confident matchup, it's actually pork rice. I even though that matchup's like not good, I've gotten so comfortable in it. I fought table a million times. So I think
I
yeah.
think pork beef is the easiest pork matchup, but you know, I don't think highly of beef, so.
Yeah. Wait, you
I
said
don't
wait,
know.
didn't you say you think it's even?
I think it's even at best for beef, yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright. Also, what about like pork for spices?
Pork versus spices? I think pork beats the spices.
So the easiest pork match will probably be a spice.
Fair enough. Yeah, I guess garlic. Okay, so garlic should be the easiest matchup.
I agree. On paper, that's definitely the easiest matchup.
I can't. I'm so
Yeah.
bad against garlic.
It's same for me, yeah.
Which makes me feel bad for putting garlic in 5th, but while I may suck against garlic, I don't think garlic is good.
Yeah, no, same. I put garlic 6th. I think garlic's like where I think beef is 3rd. I think garlic is the worst. I just also think garlic is also really good. I think garlic is really good, just not as good as the other 5 in the 6 character game. I think it's really refreshing though to see someone put beef at the bottom because I haven't heard anyone say that in such a long time.
I may be stuck in the old days, but it's so hard to not play top tier because, you know?
Look at the roster; they're all so good.
Yeah, like, unless you're playing beef, you know?